Deep strike meaning we're not going to have support from ground assets. We're going to be transiting deep into Syria and Iraq territory. So the only support we're going to have is from ourselves. So we need to kind of move as a group. Every Oka Strike, every pair of Oka Strike flights has a seed escort and a 4 cap, essentially an escort but acting as a cap. And you guys are going to have to support each other and work it out together. You're not going to have any ground assets to help you. And this is a deep strike, so fuel is critical. So you're going to have to kind of move fluidly as a group and work things out as you move deeper into enemy territory. Fuel is going to be especially probably the most critical for the 4 cap and the seed escort flights. In my test flying, it's been tight. I would not be opposed to anyone who decided to bring 3 wing bags if you decide that you need 3 wing bags to take on that much fuel. Otherwise, there's going to be no effective fuel alternates because you have to go all the way back to Israel. So just work it out and figure out what the needs of your flights are. And there is airborne refueling, but it's only over Israel, over the Jordan River. So that's going to be pretty much only effective after takeoff. Okay, the Oka Strike flight has Mark 84 airs loaded. Zeus was talking to me, and apparently maybe Falcon doesn't simulate the high drag aspects of Mark 84 airs. I did test fly the mission. What?
I was wrong.
Oh, okay. So I did test fly the mission with Mark 84 airs, and a 500-foot, 500-knot level laydown works great. Obviously, in the rules of the Falcon world, dropping Mark 84 airs on the runway is not going to be effective, but this is a tactical engagement. We're not flying a campaign. You can essentially consider me the game master, and I'm telling you guys that if you do drop Mark 84 airs on the H3 runways, then everything will be like that's going to be effective suppression, and the runways will be destroyed. Okay. Heaters only for this mission, both Blue Force and Red Force. For a while there, I had AIM-7s in the brief. Those are no longer in there. You will not see any AIM-7s. You're only going to see heaters. And the other thing is we're not going to have AWACS. And so the only viable form of positive ID is going to be visual ID. So you're going to need to get nice and close, count the number of tails, look at the wing form, and get good positive ID. The enemies you can expect are MiG-25s, F-15s, and MiG-21s. RWR does not count as positive ID. RWR is a great help to help you determine what's in front of you, but it's not listed as positive ID. Okay, next point. For a while on the RAD ITO, button 4 was wrong. It was like 344.05 when the correct frequency is 344.5. I think RAD has uploaded a new ITO file, ito.rad file. If not, please adjust your button 4. Let's see. As I said before, the steer points for all the flights are the corresponding borders. So for the 72nd flights, the steer points are the northern Jordanian border. You don't have to fly those steer points exactly, but you should be close so that we straddle the border between Syria and Jordan. The return steer points do not follow that line. There's just one direct return steer point back to the airbase. Don't follow it. Follow the border back, or you're going to stumble into some more extra SAMs. So you should fly the steer points there and then fly those same steer points back. But remember to switch to your landing steer point before you land, or else the AI will take off again and fly the plane who knows where. Steer 2 is our push point. Every flight has their own altitude to deconflict. The northern push points over the Sea of Galilee, the southern push points over another sea whose name I forgot. All the flights are going to meet up there, and we're going to push at our respective altitudes. So just hold there. It shouldn't take long. There's like 1 minute takeoff interval, so we should all meet up ideally, we should all meet up over our respective steer point 2s fairly quickly. Once we're all over steer point 2, I will initiate check-in as per the brief. We're going to check in flight leads only on Pry in order. So Thunder 1, Viking 2, Vulture 1, Viper 3, then Hammer 1, Lightning 2, Buzzard 2, Falcon 2. Once the check-in has finished, I'll call push, but just for your briefing purposes, once the check-in's finished, we push. We move together, we maintain package cohesion, and we push into enemy territory together. Fence in before reaching steer point 2, everybody, especially for 6344, because they have enemy aircraft pretty close to steer point 2. So the action's going to start pretty close after push. So make sure you're fenced in and ready to go by the time you reach steer point 2. The steer points have been timed at 300 knots. You don't have to fly the carrot, especially with the check-in, but plan to fly at the same speed, and so that we can all arrive at the target area at around the same time. I came up with positional code words to help us coordinate our position. Those were in the brief. So if for whatever reason package commanders need to coordinate positions, you can just say I'm 90 west, I'm 30 east, I'm a beam, whatever, and we can figure out who needs to move faster or slower so that we arrive at about the same time. Everybody's going to get enemy contact at different times, so we're going to be moving at different times. Sorry, we're going to be bogged down at different times. Oh yeah, bogged down. That's another thing. I did mention fuel is critical. Don't get bogged down in turning fights. Make it ugly. Make it quick. Kill them as fast as you can, because we don't have a lot of gas and we have to get all the way over to Iraq to bomb these targets. So no need to. So please try to avoid getting bogged down in these really slow turning fights. Okay. Steer point 5 for both flights is the border between Jordan and Iraq. After you cross steer point 5, please go nap of the earth and 500 knots and drop your Mark 84s on your respective airports. The H3 complex is made of 4 airports in a diamond formation. For deconfliction, everyone please go off away from the center of the diamond. So if you're attacking the north airport, please go off to the north. If you're attacking the east airport, please go off to the east. Nobody should transit into the center area. That should deconflict us. There will be man pads and small arms in the vicinity of the airport, so keep your speed up and don't get high and drop flares as soon as you can. There's also at least one SA2 in the airport that needs to be taken care of. No SAM sites are moving, so please pre-plan your threats with the spice bombs, and your target should hit if your coordinates are correct. Alternates, I've planned for procedural alternates. Everybody gets the other person's airbase. So 6372 gets Nevatim and 6344 gets our airbase, Ramat David, as respective alternates. For low fuel alternates, I picked some nearby air bases that you can use as your low fuel alternates. But again, it's not really an effective thing because we're getting so far out of Israeli territory. All right. Let's see. Hammer and lightning. I did the takeoff and landing data, and runway length is pretty critical, but you guys should make it. I test flew. Expect to take up a lot of the runway when you take off. The same doesn't apply to the 72nd OCA flights. It's just the 440th OCA flights that have to take off fully loaded jets on a 6,000-foot runway. But you should make it. Just don't be wasteful of your runway length, and certainly don't take off in mill. Comms. So there's going to be a lot of flights in the air. I did in the briefing talk about who's going to be saying what on the PRI channel. We're going to share a PRI channel on both packages. Mission commander, that's me, is going to be the one to call push. Package commanders will call Miller time. So when both flights have dropped their bombs, package commanders go ahead and call Miller time, and flight leads will call commit. And so if flight leads engage, go ahead and call commit on PRI. Other than that and coordination, we should keep PRI to a minimum, only priority stuff. And everything else should be on Victor. I don't have any plans to split PRI. We're going to keep everyone on PRI for situational awareness, but we can call an audible if we need to. Okay, I made everybody coordination cards. Your data link, your air-to-air TACAN, everything else is on that coordination card, and then your specific individual flight data is on your data card. So please review those. If you haven't, print them out. If you need to, just have them available in flight so you can set up your pit. I'm going to open up now to general questions from everyone, flight leads, wingmen, and then we are going to split into our flights and do flight briefings. So the floor is open.
Yeah, I just got one. Is the intent to hit the IP on the deck or start the descent there?
I would hit the IP on the deck.
Okay, that's what I thought, just make sure.
Yeah, but there are, if you need to call audibles, go ahead. One other thing, I'm gonna abort if we don't at least have the SA2 down over the target area. That'll be an abort. So let's please at least get that down.
And then that brings me into the last question I have. The essentially the formation snapshot. Do you have an idea? Are we pushing it, different intervals? Or are you planning on all flights essentially as a giant ladder going in?
Yeah, I was thinking giant ladder. It's going to be a little complex over the target area to time different intervals. So we're going to arrive at the target area at slightly different times. In terms of flights, I would just put like Viking behind Thunder or Lightning behind Hammer, and just go in as like that. And we will deconflict by turning off in different directions.
Okay, or we can just have the strike flights push at like a 1 minute interval from the other guys. It's up to you.
Yeah, what I'm worried about is that if we try to do interval pushes, there's going to be a lot of holding involved, and we don't have the gas for that.
Okay, fair enough.
Anyone
else? Rich, can you repeat the frequency for button 4?
Button 4 is for UHF 341.5.
Thank you.
And that is Nevatim Tower.
Got it.
One more question regarding the force QNH. How is this to be applied?
Force QNH is going to be the altimeter setting we use when we're outside of Israel territory. In real life, of course, while we were flying in Israeli territory, we would be sequenced by Israeli air traffic control, and we would transition at 14,000 feet or whatever the transition altitude is. I wouldn't worry necessarily about that because we're going to spend so little time in Israel. Basically, that's the altimeter we're going to use for altitude coordination once we cross out of Israel.
Copy.
A quick question on the SAM sites at the target area. Our assumption is that the 72nd is focusing on the SA2 and the 440th on the SA3. Is that correct?
Was there an SA3 over?
It looked like there was on the briefing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because the SA2 is more northern, yes. We'll put priority for the SA2 on the 72nd and priority for the SA3 on the 440th.
Copy that.
Good evening, guys.
Elf, glad you made it.
Yeah, I messed up the time.
Anything else?
Anyhow, server is hot.
Hey, post.
Yeah.
Post.
Let's go.
All right, sorry, one question. So you said 70 seconds will primary on the SA2 and then post SA2, just any pop-ups? Is that what we're doing?
Well, I mean, you have to pre-program your bombs. So, I mean, you'll be limited in the amount of pop-ups you can handle. So I would just pre-program the most highest priority threats so that you can so that you have a guy who can drop on at least, one or two of these SA2s that are within, near the border, and maybe anything else you might have to take care of.
Sounds good, thanks.
Zeus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hear the answer. Server is hot?
No.
Server is up. I'd like everybody to please connect. The password is 11001100. Let's all try to connect so that we can troubleshoot our connection issues early.
I'm sorry, 110.
11001100. And Zeke, Jambo, whoever, we need to do that 3D person in the pit business.
It'll only be once we are ready to commit.
Yeah, we have it handled.
Got a potential issue here.
Mm-hmm.
Viking 2 is a 2 ship.
Oh, was it supposed to be a 4 ship? Oh.
We called it out a 4.
Okay. 1 second. I will very quickly fix that. Send it to... Who should I send it to? Zeke or Jambo?
Zeke was...
Let me send you this file first, and then you can do it.
All right. Anybody's in the server back out.
Hold on. How many others were 2 ships? Thunder's a 2 ship, and... let's see. That's it. Lightning's a 2 ship as well. So 440th, that's okay, right?
Yeah, we've actually got. Let's see, we've got Hammers are only 4 ship. Lightning, Buzzard, and Falcon are all going to be 2 ships for us.
Okay.
So you want us out of the server?
Yes, please.
Yes, everybody back out, please.
Also, are we supposed to join as NATO or Israel?
Israel, please. Please join the 72nd or the 440th Squadron as appropriate.
Stretch, I get an air rack error.
I'm waiting for a file from Zeke. Sorry, guys. Again, this is my first time doing this. Please bear with me.
No worries. And that password was just for the BMS server, not the IVC?
Yeah, it will be just to. It's not for the BMS server. It's just for the campaign. You type it in when you join the campaign.
Yep. Copy.
Okay, very quickly going to increase the flight and mission commander, and then we will do this.
At the top of your head, how many do we have? More than 12 flights?
No, we have 4 between each package, so we have 8.
All right, cool. I built a couple more channels just in case, so we should have enough flight channels for briefings.
Okay.
How can we be dragged?
It shouldn't be I'll make everybody guess, so that way you can get down there.
Everybody should be, but if they're not,
I'll check it out. I got time.
okay, thanks, buddy.
Jambo, Danimal, and Raymond. Can you guys back out or I'm going to crash your game.
I'm out.
I thought I was out.
Ray's out.
Now you guys are still in the UI.
I went to desktop. All right, I'll try again.
You're fine.
Yep, we advised all the flights under the 72nd are locked for me.
Yeah, I'm marking it.
Yeah, they should show a lock, but once
Yeah,
your
no,
permissions are set, then you can go in. Because they show lock for me as well.
Yeah, no, Elf wasn't able to get down there because he wasn't set as a guest.
Gotcha.
Hey, Zeke.
Yep.
Yeah, I get an air rack error when I try to get into servers.
The server's down right now.
Oh, copy.
All right, everybody should be a guest. So if you want to test out whether you can get to one of the flight channels, you might want to just do that and come right back up.
Is there any shortcut for this, or just click on it?
Just click
on it.
Flight 1 down there.
All right.
Stretch, where you going?
We'll do flight channels in order. So 72nd will be 1, 2, 3, and 4 in package order, and then 440th will be 5, 6, 7, and 8 in package order. I just sent the revised TAC file to Zeke. Hopefully we'll get it up on the server soon. We can try it out. And Zeke, I assume I don't have to give you any of the other files. Those remain the same.
I mean, it would have been nice, but hopefully
I can give it to you. It's fine.
Quick question on Discord. I think this is what Elf was asking. Is there a way to drag someone into a channel?
Yeah.
Elf will need a drag into channel 5.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get that as soon as we split here.
Copy. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Yeah, he should be able to move himself down there, actually. I just said it.
Yeah.
He won't be able to see the screen.
I got you.
Don't want to do alt tab.
We'll get you there, Elf.
We're missing quite a lot of people, right? Or am I wrong?
No, I think the only one, we've got everybody from our side except Aviator was a last minute back out, so we're down from 11 down to 10.
So we're 3 ship in the strike.
Sly's coming up in our package, and Nick and Magic are in the other Oka package. So 2 pilots per runway for us.
Oh, that's another important point. Because fuel is critical for the Oka strikers and for the seed flights, if you have any unexpended ordnance, you may want to consider jettisoning it to make it back home with gas remaining. Just a briefing point.
And talking about that, are we limited for 370?
No, flight leads can choose how much fuel they need. You can bring whatever tanks you need, just depending on the requirements of the mission. All right, it's ready. Let's have. I'm going to go ahead and connect really quick first, and just make sure that things look good, and then I'll call you guys in.
Where can a package briefing be done? Because if we split up in the flight channels, we are separated.
Did you want to do separate package briefings?
I would
Sus?
just to coordinate with my group.
Yep. Why don't we all join Flight 5 to start with, and then we'll split real quick.
If you say that, people are going to start leaving. Hold on. Before we do
sorry.
that, let's everybody please connect to the server. And it looks good. I've seen 4 flights, so everybody please go ahead and connect.
Yeah, I'll clarify that. Once we are cleared to leave this channel, 440th will meet down in Flight 5, and then we'll split into our flights.
Just drag me.
Stretch, I'm still getting wrong AC data file.
Yeah,
Make sure you have an up-to-date Israel.
yeah, it's because he's modified his.
It says build 433.5, right?
No, Israel Theater. Make sure your Israel Theater is up to date.
Go to avionics configurator and make sure you.
Or you might need to reinstall it.
Just like I did in the past a couple of hours.
Didn't look good for me.
Okay, I'm looking like it's looking like people are joining 440. If you guys are clear to move to channel 5 for your package brief, 72nd, we can stay here and discuss coordination if we need to.
Please drag me to channel 5.
Rookie, you may have changed something in your avionics. You go to avionics configurator and make sure you put the default file back in there. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to join.
Yeah, I think we've got a couple of guys on our side that have that same issue. So it's just the config in the ITO theater and do the reset to default?
Yeah, the AC data file has to be default. You can't have any adjustments to it.
Copy that.
Does the box have to be checked in, Jambo?
Do you know how to get to the AC configuration?
Yeah, I just go on to configuration, open it up.
Yeah, it's. Hold on a second.
So the same data files required?
No.
Yeah, you can't cheat, essentially.
Here, I'll tell you what. Let me see here. I'll send you this file.
I'm going to give a pretty shout out to Stretch for doing this, man. Thank you.
Thanks.
This is a pain.
Especially when the server crashes after 20 minutes.
Oh God, don't jinx it. All right. It looks like everyone in the 440th is in the other room. So rookies problems notwithstanding, does anybody do we want to talk coordination? Like I said before, we're going to need to more or less move as a group and keep reasonable cohesion, which is why I don't want us to get bogged down too long with any fights. In terms of if there's a SAM that we need to take down, most of the SAMs are avoidable on the way in for the most part. That SA2 needs to go down. So we're going to need to hold until that SA2 is down. And there's a couple of other SAMs that we could take down as well on the way if Vulture wants to. Otherwise, Vulture will be calling us in once these SAM sites are down. Likewise, if we get enemy aircraft, we're going to need to the Oka flights are going to need to drag to the west and let Viper take care of it. Any other coordination we need to talk about, guys?
Again, so just so I'm straight, it's we're all pushing simultaneously at 300 knots, right?
Yeah, 300 knots is the 300 knots is the planned airspeed, but I don't expect that us to hold it the whole time. But yes, let's target 300.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
Can I have the password?
1100.
So the default AC config file is in the members channel. If you go into your avionics configurator, you can just load that. It should work. Not sure why yours isn't working, but that's kind of odd. If you've
There are mods that you can do that will make it change, such as.
When was the last time, Rookie, you connected to the 72nd server? Sorry, Zeke didn't interrupt you. I mean, this is 72nd server has been up and running for a long time with the same specs.
Yeah, Sean doesn't run his flight nights on the 72nd though, so if he's 617th, then it's very unlikely that they've flown much on the server.
Gotcha.
And where is that located, Jim? I'm sorry.
In the members chat channel.
Thank you.
Okay. In the interest of moving this forward, I'm going to have us split into flights now, and we will start our individual flight briefs.
Holy.
Hey, I'm streaming.
I guess I just won't talk the rest of the flight.
No, I'm screwed.
Yeah, no. Anyways, all right, we'll get through this. Just normal hiccups for a large force exercise. Not everybody gets themselves prepped. Okay, just give us a chance here. I don't see any essays out there at all, so I'm just
there's 3 SA2s on the way, by the way.
Okay.
One's a little north, one's a little south, and one's at the site, at the target.
And we got, let's see, what's our loadout again? No, we only got spice bombs.
Yeah, we can change that though. According to the brief online.
Okay, because I read that we didn't. Let me just ask him real quick.
Yeah, I thought we had to take those X.
Hey, real quick, Stretch. We're not allowed to take Delilah's, or are we?
There shouldn't be any. Were there Delilahs?
I'm just asking because if we run into any pop-ups, we're never gonna. Spice won't work for us. Just so you know.
You're right. I planned it so there should be 0 Delilahs. Are you seeing Delilahs available?
No, but I mean, I was under the impression we were an seed escort with possible pop-ups, so I didn't know if we needed.
Okay, I didn't put Delilahs in because I just didn't expect anyone to be able to use them. If you can do Delilahs, go ahead.
Yeah, we got it controlled. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
All right, bye. All right, he says he didn't expect Delilahs. He didn't think anybody was going to be up to speed on Delilahs. But he said that we can use them. He said fine.
Well, Ray and Danimal are both happy with Spice. I'd be okay with taking Delilah's in case there's any pop-ups.
All right, so that's what we'll do. I'll switch it over. Stand by, guys. We'll me and you will take the Delilah. Oh, it's not even in. It's not even available. Where is it in the list? Yeah, they're not available. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Nope. This is what we'll take. So anything pops up, they're out of luck. I see one SA2. You said there's 3 of them on the way, Ray?
Yeah, let me give you the bearing. So I got one from Bull 334 for 49. It's just on our ingress steer point. See that one?
The yellow one.
And then I
don't see any of them.
And then I see one at 32 miles, 050. That's south of our steer point. Is anyone else seeing that? Or is this just me?
I'm seeing it.
And then there's one at the target. So those are all SA2s. There's actually one on the inbound 2, which is right in between our steer point 3 and 4. There's an SA2 there also. So there's 4 of them I got that are enough to touch us.
Weird. I'm not seeing anything. Just the target steer point. That's it. So this is going to be awesome. Okay. Well, you know what? I just right-clicked on the area that you told me. All right. So let's do this. Targets. Let's just sign these real quick since we're in there. Everybody go to your recon. Just right-click somewhere between 3 and 4 and say recon. Pull up the 63rd 76th Air Defense Battalion. Fan song. Sign that as weapon steer point target number 1. Accept. All right. Let me know when everybody's done there.
Which battalion is that?
It's the 63rd 76.
Roger.
You want us all on the fan song as number 1?
Everybody's weapon target number 1. And where's the next one at again? 334 something, like 49 miles. So right about, okay, somewhere about here. I don't see anything there.
334, 47 miles.
Yeah, I'm looking here. I'm just trying to right click on anywhere in the background here.
The Air Defense Battalion again, Jambo.
Alright, what's the number on it?
What number?
Like, what's the...
Bullseye?
6430.
Yeah. And it's 334 for 49 miles on my recon.
Yeah, is it Jordanian?
I don't know how to tell.
It's yellow.
Oh, it's yellow. Okay, so it's Syrian.
Do you want the
Alright, I got
Latin long on it?
No, I'm just doing... Since I can't see it and you guys can, I'm just going to the OOB. Okay, so everybody go to that one. Click on that fan song. That'll be weapon target number 2. Tell me when you got that.
What battalion is that?
63rd 40th. Sorry, 64th 30th.
Whereabouts is that?
It's roughly bullseye. What did we say? Oh, 334, 49 miles.
349 for 47 was my recon on it.
Yeah, I got bulls 334, 49. If you go to the OOB and go to Syria Army and look for the 6438, you'll find it there. All right, what other ones we got on the way?
So the other one probably is not an effective. I mean, it's kind of in the middle of our steer points, Jambo, but I got it at 050 for 36.
050 for 36. All right.
Just confirming 6430 target steer point 2.
Yep. No, it's got to be weapon target.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So what's the army, the division or whatever, the battalion on that one?
6377th.
6377. That's Jordanian, right?
I think so. Yes. South of our ingress point.
Okay. So everybody go to that one and put that as target steer point number 4. Or sorry, number 3.
No, 3. 3, yep.
All right, accept. 6377th. All right. Anything else on the way?
Nope, the last one's at the site at
Okay,
the target.
everybody recon the target steer point at it's the 63rd 74th, and everybody put that in number 4. All right, anybody not got the weapons targets assigned? All right, go to your DTC, just hit save, and that way we make sure we're good there. All right, now let's go over the briefing. All right, today is a joint mission with two separate packages. We're in package 6370, second. We're Vulture 1. I'm lead. X is 2, Ray is 3, and Animal is number 4. We'll be on Victor 3, IDM 30. We will take 3 X-Ray, and 4 you'll take 3 Yankee, and the rest fill in as necessary. Weather looks pretty good, 7 miles visibility, few clouds update, down to 8,000, and everything else looks good on the weather. Same for the target, it's about the same, so we should be good visibility-wise. We're going to be taking off from Ramat David. Expect either any one of the runways 30120826. Elevation is 193, and that will be on uniform. I think it's 7, right? 341.4 is the actual channel there. The rest of the stuff is 45 X-ray. We don't need to talk about the ILS at this point. Currently, we are all loaded with spice bombs, and 4 AIM-9 X's. Or sorry, 4 AIM-9 mics with 2 center lines.
Can we take some pythons, Jambo?
Nope, we're not allowed. So that's all we got for our weapons. Today will be, let's see here, hold on one second. Our package lead and our mission lead will be Thunder 1-1, and then our secondary will be Viking 1-1 in case he gets taken out. Takeoff will line up 4 in a probably, or 3 or 4, I'll call it, in the slot, depending on which runway we get. So we'll do 300 to 5 second intervals up to flight level, up to 15,000. And then as soon as we get rejoined, it pushes out to route, and we'll just stay that way. We're going to fly looking for steer 2 to be on time. So just expect that. Tanking, don't expect us to do any tanking. It's pretty much all the way back steer 2, so wouldn't worry about any kind of tankers. RTB plan will be as follows. Once we get the Miller time call from our package, we'll let the strike flight flow out, and then we'll follow in behind them. And just when I call the RTB, just basically we're all going to reference a certain steer point or a certain heading. I'll call that depending on where we're at. And then just rejoin into fingertip. I'll push it out to route for the remainder of the egress. We'll do a fence out, and then we'll plan for an overhead at whatever runway is our landing runway. If weather gets bad, we'll just plan for an ILS with 2 ship elements, and we'll stack 500 in the hold. TAC admin, we're going to be Joker's going to be Joker's going to be 5,200. Bingo will be 4,600. Our loadout is already been stated. Fence in will be fenced in just before we get to rendezvous steer point, and that'll be steer 2. TAC formation will be, we'll do well, I guess we'll do 2 ship spreads, and so we'll do kind of a box. I'll just say go box. That'll work. So you guys will just take about 5 to 10 mile trail with the 1 mile separation, and make sure your altitude separated by 1,000 feet as well. As we're ingressing in, it'll be in the order of whoever's out front. It'll start with the wingmen firing at the first SA2. So if for some reason, lead element is out front when we get to that first weapon target steer point, X will take the first shot. If for some reason you guys are out front at that time, then 4 will take the shot, and then basically it'll work the other way, and then the leads will take the next shot as we work in. So just expect we're going to go in order of we assign those weapons steer points as we get there. So anyways, that should be pretty simple. Expected air-to-air threats, those are already talked about. MiG-21 25s and I guess F-15s That's what it shows.
Yes.
Okay. F-15. So expect those as threats. Timelines will be as follows. We'll try to get the escort flight to sort them out and commit on them. If not, anything inside 35 miles, or sorry, anything inside of 30 miles, and if we're not in an already air-to-ground attack, we'll go ahead. One of our elements, we'll go ahead and sort those guys out and commit on them. Whoever the element is that's committing, we'll call it on pry, commit bullseye, blah blah blah, whatever the kind of airplanes we're committing on. And then you guys will take care of that. The other two ship will remain air to ground and make sure that the SA2s aren't shooting at us. So the timelines is, yeah, anything inside 30 miles, and we don't really have any kind of, we don't need any other kind of timeline information with Weaver commitments. So radar assignments will, lead element will be 80 miles out. Sorry, leads will be 80 miles out. And ground to high at 40, and then wingman will be at 40 miles, and then basically 20,000 down to the ground at 20. Air to ground game plan. I kind of already went over that, but wingman will take the first shot as we go in. So expect, this is what we're going to expect. I would say expect 2 to take out weapon target number 1. We're going to basically, what we'll do is we'll come out, we'll let you guys in, and then we'll let 4 take number 2. And then you
flight leads, please call on Fox 2 when you are briefed.
And then you guys will turn out, and then we'll take shot. I'll take a shot on the third one, and then we'll turn out, and then you guys can take, and then Ray, you can take the shot on the one at the target, and then you'll turn out, and then we'll basically at that point. I'll call a formation, and we'll do kind of a grinder tactics, northeast, southwest, somewhere near the target for the remainder of the time in the target area. We won't don't venture off anything further than further northwest and northeast and steer 6. So we'll keep that the furthest point we go. Out. For some reason, I just saw the SA2 go down on steer 6. That's kind of weird. That's pretty much it. Everybody know how to set up on their DED on the weapon target. Anybody got any questions on that? I think we're all good on that, right?
Yep. Yeah, let's just go through that real quick, Jambo, to make it simple, right? So number 2 is number 1 target.
Yep.
Number 4 is number 2 target.
Correct.
Number 1 is number 3, and number 3 is number 4.
Yep. Everybody got that?
Yep.
That's
I thought I did.
All
Now
in
I
pairs.
don't.
All in pairs, Jambo. I'm sorry, dumb question, but we're just dropping in pairs.
No, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure it goes down, and then I want to make one shot first, and then we're gonna make sure it goes down. So
I had a theory about this. Because we're limited in fuel, after number 3 fires at number 4, should the rest of us just pitch the rest of our bombs at number 4 as well to A, lighten our load, B, make us symmetrical again, and C, guarantee that the fucker goes down?
yeah, so that's good. That's a good point. We will only do that is if we can positively identify the first 3 went down. Okay.
Okay. Keep in mind we have no TGPs, so that'll be a little difficult.
Oh, I will do that now.
No, we have no TGPs.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't load them. I know.
We got shit. We got no positive ID for anything.
Okay. That's gonna be awesome.
Question: what's the brevity for releasing a spice bomb?
Bombs away. It'd be fine.
How about fuck yeah?
Just one away. That's basically what you'll say. All right, let's do this differently. Since we're all going in at one time, I just thought of. I didn't have a whole lot of chance to think about this because I had no idea where any of these bombs were. So this is what we're gonna do. 1 and 2 are gonna shoot number 1. We're gonna turn out. 3 and 4, you'll shoot number 2. It just both at the same time, and then you'll turn out. And then 3 and 4 will shoot at 3. Sorry, 1 and 2 will shoot at 3. We'll turn out, and then you guys can shoot at the number 4 at the same time, and then turn out, and then we'll reform into our grinder.
That makes a lot of sense.
Okay, that way we're not dealing with an asymmetrical load, and then that way at least one of us will get a shot off.
Falcon 2 checking in. Fox 2.
We'll have.
We're ready for a brief.
Double in on those things at the same time.
As in, you finished briefing?
Sorry,
Yep.
Jambo.
Yes, sir.
So you're
Okay,
going
what
to
was that
have
flight?
Falcon 2.
Okay.
Lightning 2 ready for main brief.
you get 2 bombs on every target.
Hammer
right?
1
Yep.
ready for main
So
brief.
you guys, when I say turn, when I say one away, me and X are basically going to turn away from each other, and then you guys will come up, and then you'll take out weapon target 2, and then you'll turn away from each other and come behind us, get back in trail, and and then basically, so me and X will drop on 1, and we'll also drop on 3.
Got it.
You guys will drop on 2 and drop on 4. And when you drop your bomb, just turn out. Just turn away immediately, and then we'll come in behind you.
Now, just remember, if the mission's aborted because the target 4 is not taken out, it's your 2's fault.
Pressure. Got to go in and gun it.
That's why you got 2 shots at it. All right, that's it. Any questions? I think we got it. We've been doing this enough. We should be figured out.
I got one question.
Mhm.
A, are we taking, or 2 bags? Actually, 2 questions. Are we taking 2 or 3 bags? And B, because we're allowed to ditch weapons, are we able to ditch external bags as soon as they're empty?
We can't take a center. Oh, can we take a center line? Hold on. Oh, we
We
can.
can take a center bag.
Yeah, we're going to do that. Do you want to take it red color?
Yeah, why not?
I wonder if we'll
So fuck it. It's the Hades bomb.
I'm going to put it on there. I want to see if we'll actually see it in the pit. That'd be
Oh,
awesome.
we will.
Oh, this will be awesome. All right, we got a center line, and the so hold on one second. I'm just looking at here. If we
One question.
hold on a second, you guys know how to make sure to take out fuel out of your wing bags first, and not the center
Yep.
line. Okay.
You just set the switch to wing first, right?
Yes. Make sure you guys do that because we need to make sure those go away first.
And we're allowed to jettison as soon as they're empty?
We are. I would say no, only if we need to. Once we get the mission done, we'll check our fuel states and then we'll decide at that point.
Okay.
I don't got anything else. Anybody else got anything?
The question, I know you know how to do this, Jambo, but on the grinder, so once we set up our, I guess our bar cap, we wanted to do that, you just call us to detach or something, and we'll, so that we can get some separation from you.
Yeah, I'll call the flow. I will.
All right.
I'll say element flow or
Got
flow heading blah 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 set 10 mile.
Okay.
I'll make it very clear what I want you to do at that point. That's it for me. I need to get something to drink because I'm dying here. I'll be right back, and then all I want you before anybody leaves here, I'm gonna call on Fox 2. I'm gonna say Vulture 1-1. I just want everybody to say it in order after me. That way we make sure IVC is good. Okay, stand by. And mute your Discord if you don't already have it muted. Vulture 1-1.
2.
Ray, don't hear you on. Don't hear you on IVC.
3.
Or Danimal.
4.
All right, there you go.
There
Thanks.
you go.
Vulture 1-1's briefed and ready in 1 mic. All right, I'm gonna go get some drink and meet back.
All right,
here.
I think that just leaves Viking and Viper, if I'm not
Same.
mistaken.
Bio break back to second.
Yep,
Be right
Viking just has a quick software issue. We'll be done in 30 seconds.
Buzzard 2 is also ready to brief.
I liked your idea, Rex.
What's that?
I like the idea of if we could have brought Delilah's, that would have been smart.
Yeah, too bad we're stuck with this fucking Block 30 POS.
I know. I hate not having a TGP.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back. Everybody make sure they have their airport diagram handy, by the way.
So the last thing, Jambo, we did talk about, I don't know how we're going to check our kills. I think we're just going to have to assume.
Well, as we fly over it, if they don't shoot at us, I think we're okay.
So we're gonna fly over it. All right. Because I thought you wanted us out the minute we dropped.
No. The second flight that comes in behind you will know if they get shot at.
All right, Viking is briefed and just waiting on my wingman to get back in. Yeah, to restart the computer.
All right. Again, what did I just say?
Viper free flight is briefed already.
Get your
Okay, Rag, give me a heads up when your wingman is back. We will do a full Fox 2 check, make sure everybody's got their ABC working, and then we will step.
Copy.
Man, my brain's on stupid today. I can't even
Ramat
talk.
David, get the chart up.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
No problem.
Somebody's looking after me.
That's what 2's for.
I'm back.
All right, awesome. In case you weren't there, I was just telling everybody to get the chart out for Ramat David. Make sure you know.
I had that out way like half an hour ago.
Okay, because this airport can get very very difficult to navigate if you don't familiar with it.
I want some weather, Jambo. Didn't you have any influence on this? Are you going to screw us up on the way home?
You know, if I put this, if if I put this thing together, half the people wouldn't be able to land because the weather would be completely below minimums.
You got us so well trained now. I just want it to happen.
See, the 87th, man. That's why our squadron.
Yep.
That's why our squadron's on top. I can actually say that now that I'm actually an 87th member.
Yeah, you can't show favoritism when you're CO.
Yeah, when I was a wing commander, I couldn't show favoritism, even though I only flew with the 87th. Now let's not all go get shot down and look like tools. That'll be better.
Ray.
Come on.
Well, hopefully
Yeah, you guys are chirping him, but you should see my RTB percentage.
All right, Vikings. Looks like we might be down one. Not sure what's going on, but we're good to press for now.
Okay, everybody, we're going to do a Fox 2 check-in in package order, in flight order, beginning with Thunder 1. Let's get through this quickly. If you don't hear the guy who's in front of you, just make a note of it and continue on. And then at the end, we will just deal with anybody who doesn't have a working AVC. All right, let's start. Thunder 1-1.
Thunder 1-2. Thunder 1-3.
Viking 2-1.
Viking 2-2.
Viking 2-4.
Vulture 1-1.
Vulture 1-2.
Vulture 1-3.
Vulture 1-4.
Viper 2-1.
Viper 3-2.
Viper 3-3.
Viper 3-4.
Hammer 1-1.
Lightning 2-1.
Lightning 2-2.
Falcon 2-1.
Falcon 2-2.
Buzzard 2-1.
Buzzard 2-2.
Okay, flight leads. If there's anybody that missed the check-in, please work it out and give me a call when everyone and just hop into my channel. Let me know when you're ready. I think that was Viking 1, and possibly there was one other that was missing someone.
Yo, what up, dude? Hey, we're just about to get started here. I got 20. I don't know how many people we're flying in this mission. See, 3, 7, 11, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Looks like we got 25 total right now. Connected. And yeah, we're gonna do. It's gonna be. We're the seed. We're gonna take out some SA2s along the way.
1-3.
See how well we can do this. Anyways, in Israel thing.
Hammer 1-4.
We decided to put these nice red. Like, check this out. These red center lines, so that way we can stand out. It's gonna be funny. Just for fun. As soon as everybody gets their comms set, we're gonna go.
Okay, Zeus, I missed the flight. That was the other flight that was having issues. Did you catch it? Are they good?
Yep.
How many hours
Hammer's
to start? Yeah,
in good shape.
Just took an hour so far.
All right. 1 second,
we're
everyone.
just about to go now. All right, guys, double click everything and get ready. We were I'm gonna resave. Yeah, just confirm it is uniform 7 if you're set up. Yeah, that's cool. Let's see. You can see everybody in the list here. There we go.
Okay, everybody, please take off ramp. I will see you in the air.
Hi, guys. Let's get it done.
Good luck. All.
Fuck yeah.
Hi, guys. See you on Victor Tree. My monitor is a 3440 by 2160, I think. No, by 1440. It's an ultra wide monitor, so it makes it look different for everybody else. Sorry, I can't really stream it to 1080.
All right, flight leads, please verify with your wingman that everyone is takeoff ramp.
You guys are all good, right?
Yep, 2's good.
Falcon 2 is takeoff ramp.
3's good.
Viking 2 is good.
Lightning 2 on ramp.
Ooh, that was a good burp.
There we go. Good clock.
All right, here we go. Don't worry, it's only 3 minutes. 3 minutes until we get in the ramp. That's always fun. You get all excited, and then you got to wait an extra 3 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're like all ramped up, and then all of a sudden, boom. 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Well, I verified my weapon targets worked, so that's good.
How did you do that?
Open up your jambo.ini and see if your weapon targets show.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Absolutely. It even tells you the 6376 and all that, so you can confirm for sure.
All right, let me do that. User config Jambo. Where is it going to be? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Under weapon targets.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, dokie. Good idea. Yeah,
You got to learn something every flight.
I don't know. Yeah, I know, right? I've only been doing this for who knows how long. So yeah, that's a good idea.
Just so I just want to make sure here. 6376 for 1, 6430 for 2, 63773, 6374 for 4.
Yep.
Whew. It would have been good if 76307774. Yeehaw.
Hut.
This reminds me of the old days, man. How I used to put, when we did the LFEs, we had 24 people just in our wing would show up.
Glory days.
It's unfortunate, we can't do that anymore. We have to get a second wing in here to make these numbers.
Guys, I've never done anything like this before. This is like this has been something I've been working towards for years in my Falcon career, so I'm pretty excited.
Nice. Just remember, there's only one thing you got to remember: stay the fuck off uniform.
Yeah, that'll be for me. I will make all the uniform calls that it needs to be done. Yes, and also turn your uniform COM1 down low. Mine goes barely. I barely turn mine on, so I just, it's a lot of chatter sometimes. It gets you in there. All right, dude. Let's count down.
Later.
Mutant. See you on Victor 3. I'm going to say right now, I'm going to already apologize for the swearing that might happen during this flight. So if your ears get offended, you may want to mute my stream. And I do use Track IR, so it might get a little wonky sometimes. I'll try to keep my head as still as possible, but it's kind of hard to do sometimes. Okay, right around RPM, just after 20, SCC light comes on. And now we dump some fuel into it. Pretty similar to any kind of jet engine, really. This one has a jet fuel starter that runs. It's kind of like a little jet engine in itself. It basically turns and spins the... Yeah, take your Dramatine. That's awesome. Yeah, agreed. Alright, looking good. Funny, I haven't actually flown BMS in 2 weeks. So I just did that. So yeah, it's been a little bit of time. Alright. Flying our INS. Okay, let's go air to ground. Let's take a look.
Viking 2-1. I'm at the V tower. Position and hold.
Actually, let me go to this again. We want it to come in on a 090 heading. And this will be... I'm going to take out 1... 090, and I'm going to take out 3. Alright, that's good. Alright, you see here I got them assigned. So I'm good to go there. Alright, bingo will leave at, let's see here. Keep hitting the wrong button. Alright, that'll let me know when I'm empty. That's good.
Alright, Thunder 1, check in, Victor.
Thunder 1, 2. Thunder 1, 3.
I should probably get on my own Victor channel here. There we go. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and pause. Right. Let's do this. I'll pause that so I don't be moving around too much real quick.
Vulture 1. Ramada Vid approach 2992. Vulture 1-1. Ramada Vid approach 330 at 06 knots. Vulture 1-1. Ramada Vid approach runway 30 for takeoff. Viking 2, Ramada Vid approach 2992. Viking 2-1, Ramada Vid approach 330 at 06 knots.
Oh, we get to hear everybody do it. Okay. Ultra 1, chicken Victor.
2. 3. 4.
All right, we are ready for alignment. Watch 1 Alpha, check 282, 139, altimeter 2992.
2, 3, 4.
That wind's 3306, and we got runway 30. We're going to stand by for taxi. Just let me know when you're ready. One's ready.
Thunder 1.
2's ready.
2,
3's ready.
2.
4 request IDM.
Yeah, IDM will be 112131 in slots 5 through 7.
Approach 330 at 06 knots.
Just confirm we are on IDM 4, contrary to data card.
Yeah, that's probably correct.
4 ready.
Thunder 1, Vulture 1's, we're ready for taxi.
Thunder 1, roger. We're about 3 mics out.
All right.
What's the command? Stand by. How do you change the band from X-ray to Yankee again? Haven't done that in a while.
M select.
Thank you.
Alright, Vulture from Thunder, we're ready to taxi. You guys can go ahead.
Vermont DV traffic, Vulture 1, F6, 4 F16, taxi runway 30. Pulling out of the weeds here, guys. Coming right, and then a left.
Look at that big red tank. It's pretty.
I wonder if the other flights can see that too.
Oh, they will.
Let's see. Let me pull this up. See if you can see that. You can see my stick movements. I won't keep that up all flight, but
Viper 1, Thunder 1, how's it looking?
hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. You never know. You may want to unfollow me after this flight. We haven't done one this big LFE large force exercise in a little while, so we haven't done one with this many pilots for sure.
Mike 2 ready.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Viper 3, go ahead, taxi 1 ready.
JUJU.
Thunder, Viper 3-3, Viper 3-1 does not hear you on tower. Well, we're following the card's taxi time, which is for our flight taxi time of 13:39.
Oh yeah, we have one of our members is well, he's actually out here in. He's from Korea.
Okay, in that case,
he works for the Korean Navy, I think.
Vulture, let's see. Vulture, you had the first taxi time. Were you guys planning to take off at Rolex?
Vulture's just gonna wait until you let us for a release.
All right. Well, then in that case, your takeoff time is 13:53. Yeah, I guess if we're gonna do this according to the times, let's do it. You guys are cleared to hot pit if you need to, and just go ahead and take the runway at 13:53.
Vulture 1. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did you get that stutter?
Nope.
I was thinking it's good that we're actually running a TE with this many people. It might help the server out. It would be a good test run, and then if this goes well, then we could throw a campaign down next time.
I've never had so much fuel.
Yeah.
Where are we going to hut pit?
Yeah, we got plenty of fuel. We don't need to do that.
Okay. Get out of the way, right?
Alright, just make sure you got wing first selected.
3.
From a traffic, Viper 3, flight to 4 is taxi for runway 30.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, see, they developed this sound kind of like Pilot Edge does now. The further away you get, the more distorted it gets as well.
Vulture 1-1, Vulture 1-4, do I have time to pee over?
You got plenty of time. Yeah, you got time to take a shower.
4.
Add 2 check TACAN.
Yeah, I'm showing 63X, or what, Yankee?
Yeah, you should be on X-ray.
Oh, yes. Attacking up.
Alright, looks good.
All flights, Thunder 1, taxi, runway 30, Ramata Vid.
3 more minutes.
Vermont traffic, Viking 2, flight of 4, taxi and order runway 30.
And Viper 3's taxi 230, 3 ship. And flights in front, can you just let us get in front so we can maintain takeoff order?
Affirmative, I see you guys.
Thunder,
You see that flickering right there by the runway?
Runway 30.
Yep.
Just wondering if it was just me or not. We're gonna make a left-hand departure out of here, by the way.
2. 3. 4.
And we'll line up. We'll do a 3-ship lineup. 3 in the slot, I mean.
3.
right, one's ready to go. Yeah, I know their textures are crap in BMS, but the campaign engine is freaking awesome.
Viking from Thunder, I think we're on parallel taxiways. My flight of 3 is going to be coming up, I think, at your 9 o'clock.
1-3 to confirm. You want a spread box?
Now you'll rejoin Fingertip.
Press.
Yeah, that's that's for like the A10. Let me get rid of that stupid thing. You don't need to see that. Maybe if I get in a turning fight or whatever, I'll throw that down. See how much stick movements I make. Roger, traffic. Ultra 1, 4 F-16s departing 3-0. Left-hand departure. I guess you didn't want 3 to get in there, huh?
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Alright, 3, just line up left
Vulture,
to him.
1-3, Ramada V Tower.
You can give me a look.
Vulture, 1-4, Ramada V Tower. Exit clear of the runway.
And then 4, between 1 and 2. We'll just do 4 in the slot. Alright, it's good enough. Brakes on, run them up. Later. Alright. We're on the green, looking good.
Vulture, 1-1.
That was a great gear up.
Resume on navigation. Vulture, 1-2. Ramada V Tower. Resume on
Okay,
navigation.
come back on the power.
Vulture, 1-3. Ramada V Tower. You are cleared for takeoff. Runway 30. Vulture, 1-4. Ramada V Tower. You are cleared for takeoff. Runway 30. Vulture, 1-3. Ramada V Tower.
Yeah, this is
Resume on
Israel.
navigation. Vulture, 1-4. Ramada V Tower. Resume on navigation. Viper, 3-1. Ramada V Tower. You are cleared for takeoff. Runway 30.
Alright, let's take a look.
Viper, 3-2. Ramada V Tower. You are cleared for takeoff. Runway 30.
Radavid traffic Viper 3 is taking 30 for a east departure.
Look at that red tank. That's awesome. Alright. Oh shit. That was a big stutter.
Vermont David, Thunder 1-3 at 16, runway 30 for a right crosswind departure.
Resume on navigation. Thunder 1-1.
Vermont V traffic, Vulture 1's overhead 10,000 switching seat. Push 13.
Resume on navigation.
Vulture 1, check uniform. Vulture 1-1.
2.
Alright, gonna level off at 15,000. Come back on the power.
MC for Hammer 1.
Vulture 1. Vulture 1, take spacing fence now. There it begins. Got no TGP, whatever.
Viper 3-1. Viper 3-2. 3.
One's fence 12.8 feeding.
Two's fence 12.7 feeding. 3 fence 12.5 feeding.
4 fence 12.7 feeding.
Yeah, I got the Cougar. Sorry, it's yeah, gotcha. Sorry, it's sometimes hard to read the chat when I'm kind of busy here. Yeah, good night, man. Appreciate it.
Thunder 1-1.
Thunder 1-3.
Thunder 1, Vulture 1's at the rendezvous.
2 go spread. Or 4 go spread.
4.
Yeah, Vultures, you're cleared for box.
4. My bad.
Actually, negate that. Bring it in. We're going to make a left turn here for at the steer 2.
Great.
Come left. Thunder, Vulture, you want us to push or hold?
Negative, let's hold.
Vulture.
Just let me know if for fuel reasons we need to push early.
Look at these beautiful textures of BMS.
M1 is pushing 0.2. Correction 3. M1. Level 2, Hammer 1.
Thunder 1 here.
You still with me?
I'm here. Go for Thunder 1.
We're pushing 0.3.
Stand by on the push. Just one mic. We need to get Viking in the air.
Hammer flight copies. We will hold at 0.2.
Look at that.
Viking 2-1.
JUJU.
2-4. Viking 0 point is frag.
Okay,
Or
man,
overshoot, right?
check in order with audibles. Flight lead only. Thunder 1-1.
Viking 2-1.
Vulture 1-1.
Hammer 1-1.
Viper 3-1.
Falcon 3-1.
Oh, lightning's out. Okay, all flights, let's push.
Vulture 1. 3-4, go box. 2, stay with me. And start our climb.
Four gonna weave. Coming left. Hammer flight, be advised, we got, looks like F-15 bullseye, 245-088, 25,000 hot. We're pushing up to engage. Coming back right. I'm on copies.
Vulture from Thunder, we're going to lean left around this SA2 unless you guys call it down.
Roger. 2, go air to ground.
2.
Alright, let's come left. Music on.
2.
And 2, go spread left side.
Viper from Thunder, we got contact, bullseye 305, 89 miles, 5,000.
F-Thunder to Viper, say again, bullseye.
That's bullseye 305, 90 miles.
Viper 1 looking.
Yeah, I don't have that steer point, by the way. Or that SA2.
It's off to our right at 1 o'clock. Or you can stay wedged. Decent rope.
Yeah, so we're limited on what we had in our briefing. So we're unable to shoot out the SA2 in front of us.
It's still a target steer point, right?
The one that's, so I got nails 2 on the nose, and I don't think that's the same SA2, right?
I believe it is.
Copy.
They say it should be like 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Copy.
Buddy.
And we're looking for 24,000 on the climb here.
Throttling up. 2.
Viper free flight is working with bullseye 392, 6,000 to ship. No idea yet.
Let's push the throttles up a little bit more. Let's go mill.
2. Yeah, that's our 2 on the RWR.
Yep, 2. 1 same.
Force stay in air.
Viper free committing bullseye 295.95 to ship MiG-21.
Back in DLZ.
Say that again.
We need to come right to get it back in the...
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go on.
Sorry, 4 coming left.
Alright, heading 122 right now.
Same. Somehow my DLZ's disappeared.
Yeah, just go air to ground and air to ground again. It'll come back.
Set rest cap here.
Negative.
Yeah, just go air nav and then air to ground. One away, coming right. 2 status.
Nah, I got nothing.
Hammer 1, area is clear
come out.
F-15.
Reference 320.
Oh, 1 copies. And
2.
1 is pushing.
Alright, 3 in, 4 in. 4 switching air to air on the air to ground. Confirm target ID 2.
Yeah, that's going to be a waste, guys. Just stand by on that one.
Just want to get out ahead of you guys.
Yeah, 3-4. You may need to switch to target 1.
Turning 080.
Thunder Vulture, we got 1 away on that SA2.
Four switch sides.
4. Viper Thunder, are you working 2-ship contact at 290 for 80?
I3 turn out.
Viper affirmative, stand by.
Confirm 3 will turn out.
Yeah, I turn out. We're
Okay,
getting too
Viper
close to
Grand
SA2.
Slam at bullseye 295.
Alright, 4 coming out right. Book right.
2 cross turn 120.
2.
Falcon, be advised, Buzzard will be engaging the
Mill power.
SA2 ahead in approximately 2 mics.
2.
And 2, see if you can get your DLZ back.
Okay, now it's back.
Copy. I want you to shoot on that as soon as you can. I think it's down.
Yeah, DLZ just disappeared again.
Copy. Alright, let's fly steer 4.
Viper 33's commit.
Okay, it's back, it's back.
29194.
Alright, I need you to shoot on that ASAP.
15,000. 21 nails on the
on your 6.
Copy, lean right.
We're passing you guys on the left and right.
Yeah, brevity. 2, just let me know when you got 1 away.
2.
1 away.
Yep. Let's come right 170.
2.
3-4, just continue out. 320.
3. 4.
SA2, just continue.
Got the animal. I got SAM launches out of the airbase.
Looking.
Not on me.
Copy. A SAM launch airbase. I don't know what airbase that is, though.
Buddy Spike 283-090, 22,000.
Let's get my altitude. This, having one bomb here sucks. Alright, 2 come left to 150 for rejoin.
2.
Actually, stand by. That freaking SA2 will not go down.
Two's defensive.
1-2 is Bruiser's in the air for
Copy.
SA2 southeast.
Okay, Viper 3-1 is hit.
3, can you switch to target 1 and take that out?
Copy that. Alright, 4, let's turn it, no power cross.
It's freaking spice bombs, man. They don't work with the crap on these things. And 2, give me a status when you got it.
Anyone else getting blue text?
Danimal, you got a hot mic. Alright, 2, it looks like it's underneath you. It hit the ground.
Okay, Mike, thunder, we're on the north edge.
Danimal, you got a hot mic. These missiles are just falling short. Danimal, on uniform, you have a hot mic on Victor.
Jambo, over Discord, I think the animal's crashed.
Danimal, you got a hot mic or something, dude. You gotta kill that thing. Vulture 1, push Victor 5. Or sorry, Vulture 1, push Victor 10.
Vulture 1. Alright, Vulture 3 has 1 target.
Vulture 3, check Victor. Vulture 1-1.
2. 3.
Is 4 dead?
Game crashed. Alright, I'm gonna put a bomb on this guy. Stand by.
Alright, 2, come left for a rejoin.
2. Alright, bombs away. Target 1.
Alright, 3, come out, 240.
3's coming out 240.
Jesus Christ, can we get freaking one of these freaking SA2s down? Spice bombs, yeah, not very good for this.
Buzzard flight, you got F-15, the bullseye, 185029. They're hot on you right now. 2's 11.0 feeding.
Alright, I think the SA2's down. We're gonna continue.
3's 10.9 feeding.
Copy. Alright, 3, you're a single.
Vulture 1, Viper 3.
Go for Vulture.
Yes, hit test the SA2.
It looks like it's down, but unknown at this time.
Copy.
Thunder flight's on the eastern edge of that SA3 now, or sorry, the SA2. We're flowing direct east to re-intercept the border.
Alright guys, 2, come with me. 120, 3, 10 miles spread, 120.
Hammer flight from Thunder flight.
Hammer.
Stay your bullseye.
Confirm 3, 10 miles.
Yeah, 3, 10 miles, 2, 1 mile spread left side.
46 miles pressing.
2. 3.
And 2, readjust. Your next
Be
target
advised
will
by
be
the flight,
weapon
defensive
target
SA
2.
three is plant 1.
2.
And 3, your next target will be 3.
Say again, walked on 1.
You'll be 3, your next weapon target.
3.
I got a mud 3 on the nose. We're going to have to bend left here. Coming left, 090.
Three's confirmed, targeted. ID 3.
And 1's on 2.
1 is on 2.
Can't wait to get rid of this other bomb.
Is that SA2 down?
It looks like it. Either that or it's going to pop up right when we're over top of it.
I got good smoke down at the airbase.
Well, we'll make sure you're not allowed to go back to that airbase again. IT, you have the comms. I'll be back.
Nothing Q, Ammo 1. 2. 3's got a mud spike 2 at like 10 o'clock. Maybe that's a search radar. Confirmed smoke. Lightning 2.
Thunder 1, Viper 3.
Thunder 1.
Yes, we advised Viper 3 is 20 miles trail.
Roger, we'll drag if we come across anyone.
Copy.
And are you guys able to maintain a higher speed, or do you want to slow down? Viper 3 from Thunder 1.
Yeah, go for Viper.
Are you guys able to maintain higher than 300 knots, or should we slow down?
Yeah, we're 350.
Roger.
Take a leak right in the middle of a flight. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. Alright, we're heading directly at the deals, or at the next SA2. Roughly heading 06, let's go 065.
Thunder, I got contact left side, 25,000, 50 miles.
Okay, Thunders, we're going to lean to the right.
And Ops 1's 10.7 feeding.
2's 10.4 feeding. 3's 10.4 feeding.
Vulture 1, Viper 3.
Go for Vulture.
Yeah, Vulture, we're coming on an additional SA2 in between us and that bandit. Are you going to be able to take out that SA2?
When you say us, I don't know where you're at. When you say us, I'm not sure where you're located. What's your IDM?
Vipers are 3. Sorry, 4.
Yeah, we're 4 actually.
Buddy spike, buddy spike.
We're about to launch on the Bull 33347 SA2.
Alright, Thunders are drag, make 25, we're drag south.
Reagan, bullseye 21031 Angels 8.
Alright, Mud 2 on the nose. 2, you ready?
2 same, 2's ready.
Let's start climbing mill.
2.
Hammer 1, Falcon 2. Hammer 1. We're not seeing seed flights.
That's you, you're cleared out.
Z.
Okay, one away, coming right.
One away.
Vulture from Thunder.
Vulture. And we have 2 away on SA2 33349.
And Vulture from Thunder, are you guys aggro with that MiG-25?
We are not air-to-air capable at this time.
3's continuing in.
At 3, go air-to-air.
3.
And search for the MiG-25 on your nose. And 2 will reference 260.
2.
And 3, just be advised of that SA2 on your nose as well. Make sure it's down before you proceed any further.
3.
Thunder Viking status.
Thunder, those MiG-25s are unknown as of this point. I'm continuing to turn in.
Flights are still up. They are orbiting east of
the
SA2
right.
that is being engaged. Viper's monitoring and coming around on them.
And 2, just go, instead of spread, just go wedge.
2.
Thunder and Viking are cleared to continue for now.
And 3, can you confirm that SA2? Looks like it's not up anymore.
It's not close enough yet to see any smoke. Stand by. I am getting ready to trespass right now. I do have a Mud 2 on my nose.
Yep, it's there. We're never going to be able to take out that SA2 at the target.
Red zone, bullseye 34229.
That's lean right. Come right, 1503, ASAP.
3 is trespass on SA3.
Come right. It's not down. 3, come right.
3's coming right.
Okay, assuming that's our MiG, that bullseye 340 for 30. Thunder is going to gimbal left.
So we only got one bomb left.
Contact beam monitors are bull 00259.
Okay, I don't know.
Alright, SA2 just went off
looks like 3
my rock, but no smoke.
Copy.
350 for 30 is Viper 3.
Alright, 2, let's come back in. 3, continue, 150.
Roger.
3 for 150.
I still show that SA2.
You sure that's not a different one behind us?
Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, that one's out. You're right. Nope, coming back up on the nose.
Thunder Viking confirm you.
We could just make it shoot all its missiles at us.
Affirmative, we're flowing, heading 040
Yep.
now. We're going to be on the left side of the SA2. That's approximately.
Yeah, let's come right. Let's just
bearing
skip
east.
this one.
Copy. Currently, there's only unknown contact at bull 00168.
Roger.
Thunder Vulture.
Go for Thunder.
Yeah, we got one bomb left. We're gonna skip that SA2 at bull 333. 49, and then go for the target.
Affirmative.
Okay, defensive. One's defensive. SA2 launch, bull 323, 49. Okay, I'm visual on it.
Yeah, visual on the site. You want me to go guns on it?
Negative.
Okay.
Caution. Caution.
defeated.
Okay, it's defeated, but I don't know if it's shooting again at me. Nope, another one on me. Okay, that one's dead. Okay, I'm all clear of that one, but we're still in the air. Let's come right 160.
3 for 120.
Bullseye 139.
Alright, a little bit of faults here, but at least I'm safe.
Okay, we're at 50 miles. I think we're 20 ahead of you.
1-3, you want me to hook to you guys?
Negative.
We can just go in at uneven
3,
intervals.
make a left
Okay.
turn, 100.
Okay, come on. 3 for 100 left.
Ops 1's 9.2 feeding.
2's 9.6 feeding. 3 is 9.7 feeding. Be aware I have strobers at Bull 128, 28, about 70 miles.
Yeah, we have the escort in front of us.
Hate to say it, but these spice bombs suck.
Well, either that or they're just taking they're taking forever to get there. That's all. Because that SA2 is down now.
Yeah, they only go 300 miles an hour, by the way, guys. 'Cause I chased mine in the other night.
Yep, I'm not getting that SA2 that just shot at me.
It's under contact
it's
at
actually down.
36085. Seems to appear to be no factor. Are we skipping them?
Roger.
Alright, 3, you're going to target number 4.
Alright, 3 is switching to number 4. Three's confirmed, 4 targeted.
Cap. And 4, just get in 5 miles behind us. We'll make sure that you get in there safely. Thunder, Walker.
Thunder.
Yeah, we're about 20 behind you. We got 1 bomb left, so we're catching up.
Okay, we're maintaining 300. Let us know if you're unable to maintain faster.
Yeah, we'll push it up to about 400 to get to you.
I'm showing 3 leaving us.
Yeah, he's going to come in behind us.
Oh, okay.
Buddy Spike 016034, Angels 21.
That's reference to your 6.
360 miles out from you guys.
Yeah, come back in. You're good.
Thank you. 3 is turning in for steer 6.
Jesus Christ. Looking for
I'm on a contact F-15 at 074, 83 miles.
I
got strobers right.
And Viper
2
3
o'clock, 80 miles.
Pressing on contact pull 0, 50, 89, 5015.
One 3, you want me up to 400 knots?
Just go mill. Press R if that thing came up on your screen. Music off. And 3, if you could come left about 050 for a few minutes.
For 050.
At 2 scan low.
2.
And let's come right to 080. Hopefully you turn your ACMI on, because I failed.
Yeah, from ramp start. Negative. Alright, 3 is now trespass SA2. That's the one I hope you killed.
Nope, it's still up, it's still up, it's still up, it's close. Let's come left.
3 is coming left.
Unless that's the one at the target. I doubt it, though.
Target's still up to the west of us. That SA2 is trespassing as target 3. We did not shoot on that.
Yeah, we can't shoot on that one.
Ending SA2.
Shit. Just get low, and fast, and turn. At 3. If he dies, we're fucked. Just zigzag out of there.
Multiple launches on me.
I'm looking for him.
Alright, think I'm clear.
Just keep coming towards us.
Yeah, I tweaked my jet, but hopefully we're
It's alright, it's alright. I just get low, get low, get low.
coming low.
And weave. I see the missile launch. It's coming from that airbase.
The ground. I'm outside of their range.
Copy. Alright, come with us. Holy crap. Up, missile launch. I got a missile launch warning here.
Okay, All Flight Thunder is 30 miles from the Iraqi border. We're not going to press into Iraq until the SA-2 is down.
The Vulture's on their way.
The Vultures, be advised, we got 2 Spec 15s. Uh, 20 miles from the SA-2.
Vulture.
That's 20 miles west of the SA-2.
Alright, 3, just follow us, man. Just stay right behind us, don't get left or right.
Again, but I'm good.
Copy.
I'm on Falcon 2-2. I'll try to pull the FA-3 up on me, so it's firing on me and not on you.
And one's 8.2 feeding.
2's 8.9 feeding. 3's 8.7 feeding.
Copy. Alright, 3, just keep it in mill. And try to get your altitude back slowly.
3.
I got traffic on the nose.
Viper from Thunder.
Go for Viper.
I'm getting intermittent contact at bullseye 055, 110 miles at 15,000.
Yeah, Viper's monitoring. They're currently cold. They may be starting to turn in. But, we're monitoring and we'll commit as needed.
Understood.
And 2 called contact on the 05189 Strobers. Mud 3, right 2 o'clock, right 11 o'clock, let's come right.
Yeah, 2C Strober, coming right.
Copy. Let's make it 090.
2.
3 come right as well a little bit.
I'm on this bullseye. I'm on it at bullseye 087, 88 miles.
Multiple Strobers, 80 miles out.
Falcon 2-2 behind you. I want to cover you. Hammer 1 is holding at the steering contact.
we got traffic.
It was
right, 1 o'clock there.
2F, much correction, 2F15 over the other.
Viz, copy that.
3, safe distance for me.
3 is 19 miles
Falcon 2
from what?
providing top down
Miles from target.
over the other. But also holding at the 5.
Alright, 2, let's
Vulture 1, stay time till the SA2 is down.
It's gonna be a while.
Thunder 1, we're going to start doing S turns and then hold over steer 5.
And 2, shadow that that contact there. That's where we're on the nose.
2. Thunder 1 is overhead, steering 5.
Falcon 2, same.
Got him at 27,000. I'm climbing.
Hammer 1 will push steering 5-6. Looks like there's a second one there. I got blocked.
2-2, copy.
Alright, drop block.
Falcon 2-2,
Come with us, 090 ASAP.
Confirmed. Still, you want me air to air?
Nope, air to ground.
Copy.
To wait with you.
That's a 4-ship there.
Yes, please do. We need to give Vulture enough of a headway that we can come in at 500 knots and they'll still have it down by the time we get there.
And 3, what's your speed and altitude?
3 is 43 knots, 20,000.
I keep climbing a little bit.
Reagan, bullseye 055, 117 miles.
Okay, 15 nails on the nose. They're hot. Search for 26,000. And 3, you're just continuing on the target.
The Viper 3 is in that
DLZ
position. It's not the exact same mode, but...
Copy. 3 is prosecuting.
That area.
Closing the gap on you guys.
Falcon 2-2, engage 2-ship F-15, bullseye 069 at 111 miles, 6,000.
Unknown.
Viking from Thunder, we're going to set up a north-south bar cap at steer 5, Angels 21.
Is Viper.
I think it's... Oh, okay. Zeke, say call sign.
I think he's Viking, or sorry, Viper 3-3.
Viper 3-3, come.
Alright, 3's got the carrot coming down, probably 30 out.
Yeah, make it the, just keep it coming until I see an SA2 come up on my raw. I want you to keep coming closer.
3.
Nail 16
Falcon
left.
2-2, taking lead to Falcon 2.
Ray gun, 054, 120, 16,000.
I got him at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I keep saying 2. I don't know why. Nails 15, right 2 o'clock. Ray gun, bull 054, 124, 14,000, F-16. Alright, we don't have any F-16s in the area, so I think that's going to be a friendly. I don't know why he's way out there, though. Alright, let's come right.
2.
Yeah, the briefing says no F-16 enemies. Alright, push the speed back up. Ray gun, 071, 113, 4,000, flowing north.
Friendly, Falcon 2-2.
3's into stable.
Flash 2 times. F-15, my position. There should be an additional 2 ship in between me and you.
Looking. Looking. Okay, nails 2, 3, you're
I believe
cleared.
that additional 15 is landing.
Alright, 3's gonna launch. Stand by.
We're skipping it.
Okay, 2 coming right. Tell me when you got it away.
Yep, it won't drop.
Yeah, we're.
You gotta hold it for like 4 seconds.
No, it's got an H malfunction on it.
Lovely. Okay.
Viking, go ahead and press ahead of us.
Thunder, Vulture.
Thunder.
We're unable to take out the SA-2.
Let me cycle it.
Locked. Go again for Thunder. Or go
Probably
again.
bent. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, brevity. Thunder, Vulture is unable, SA-2 bent.
Roger. Lightning. Sorry, Viking. How do you feel? You want to go in? You want to abort?
Viking, good.
Alright, let's go.
Ray gun, full 067, 113, 6.
Hey, lead if you want. I can go in there and hammer that.
I have one.
Yeah, brevity.
Body spike, full 067, 114, 5000.
Yeah, we're gonna get home safely.
Thunder 1 press from Steer 5. We're going left.
The briefing was to abort if that SA-2 wasn't down, so them pressing is not part of the brief. So it's up on them now. We're gonna go in and protect him air to air. 3, come out. You're getting close.
Who's up?
Alright, heading
And Vulture, if you want to run interception on that SA-2
290.
without killing yourself, that'd be appreciated.
Vulture's gonna stay up high, and we'll watch your back.
Yeah, Viper 3 has been engaged by the SA-2 to the northwest.
Raygun 054, 116, 25,000. It's gotta be a friendly. Alright, 2, we're gonna go music off and just see if this thing will launch on us and we can defend against it.
2.
3, just come back into trail 5 miles and just stay looking out for us.
3 trail 5.
Copy. You'll stay air to air as well.
Vulture 1, Vulture 1-4.
Go.
Vulture 1-4 is 80 miles west of the package, en route.
Yeah, just be advised that you're going to be SA-2s, SA-3s all the way there. But clear to come in if able. Mud 2 close. And 2, we're just coming right here. See if we can get him on visual. Launch. Defensive. Okay, I'm visual on the missile.
Caution.
Second launch, third launch, fourth launch.
Altitude.
Visual on the radar.
Hammer from Thunder. Don't forget to call Miller time when all your guys are off.
3's trespass.
Alright, I'm visual on 3 missiles.
Buddy Spike 061 108 28,000.
Alright, there goes 3 of their missiles, so that's good. And 3, just get ready to defend.
Lead on visual radar.
Yeah, if you can get in there with guns, I mean, I don't think we should do that though.
Your call.
Stand by. Negative. Yeah, you won't make it in there before they get there.
Boot by ray gun. Vikings are IPF now. 077 110 miles.
16.4 dry.
27.7 feeding.
Ray gun.
Missile in the air.
Buddy spike, bullseye, 077, 107 miles.
Lock in 2-2, copy, battle lock.
2 SA2 launches in the air.
Alright, 3 is defective. SA2 at the target.
Alright, 3, just get fast and slow.
Yep. Stand by.
M1, HA3.
2 missiles.
East is destroyed.
I'm visual on the missiles.
3 missiles.
Yeah, come right and low.
And Hammer 1, middle time.
3. Alright, all missiles defeated.
Copy. I'm visual on all 3 of them.
How many do they have?
I'm not sure. I think there was 5 launchers. So we got a lot to go. So like 30 missiles maybe?
Yikes, alright.
Alright, 2, you ready? They're going to be coming at us here shortly.
Yeah. But you want me to go in?
No, I just want you to stay here and let them shoot at us.
Okay.
Now we can't get in the way of the Oka. Alright, this thing's about to shoot at me. Come on, baby, shoot. Okay, SA3 as well. Alright, let's come out of the SA3 range. Do not want to be shot on by an SA3 right now.
Okay, I'm turning out. They should have shot at me by now.
Yeah, me as well. There's an SA3 as well.
Altitude. Altitude.
Alright, 3's in. See if they like my skirt.
Missile launch. Nope. Bombs away there. I see good effects on the target.
Nice.
Third and fourth, good effects. Alright, don't, yeah, just stay right where you're at, 3. Just, yeah, keep coming there, and 2, just keep driving that way. Let's all get to Angels, or sorry, flight level 240.
Right on Bull 06099 4000.
Lightning, give me a Miller time. We'll call when you can.
You see the edge of the campaign over there? That's funny.
Yeah. What that was.
Yeah, it looks like a sea, the sea, but it's actually the edge of the campaign. Just imagine if you had to defend that way and fly away from it, you would be shot down. You'd hit a wall.
No, you take down the whole server. Wow. Alright, I'm getting too far away, coming out.
Yeah, come back with us. Let's flow west, 270.
Yeah, confirmed 3 is flowing west.
And 2, you can turn in at eastbound.
2.
When bombs don't work, just make them shoot at us.
Lightning from Thunder. Rad, are you up on uniform?
Good.
Are all your guys on?
Stay firm, we are now a 2 ship.
Roger. Okay, all flights, package 6372 is Miller time. Thunder 1, we're pushing steer 5.
Vulture 1. Alright, 2 hook, left, 250. 3, come right, 330 for rejoin.
330.
Expect Angels 24.
Angels 24.
And coming back, speed 300. And 3, make that, make that 010.
010.
Hammer 1 from Thunder 1.
Hammer 1.
Are all your flights Miller time?
Hammer 1 is Miller time, been here for
3's visual.
Copy, rejoin. You'll be on the right side. Reference heading 290. One's 5.5 dry.
2 7.0 dry. 3 6.1 dry.
The ones you have the left in my package are Miller time.
Roger, all flights Miller time, all flights cleared to RTB. Please keep track of which SAM sites you killed and which SAM sites you did, because we're going to have to do it on the way back in.
Unable. Alright. Altitude 30,000. Let's see. Alright. We should have good fuel all the way back. Man, I lost 600 feet of altitude there, dicking around. At least the server held up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
I just think we weren't patient enough on the bombs. That's why we wasted our bombs, I think. We'll have to check it with the ACMR.
Or not. There was only one site that we didn't hit, right? Going up there.
Well, 3 and 4.
Well, I know. I mean, that was my fault.
Falcon 220, up 2.
I was trying to be gentle, but still tweaked it.
That's a maintenance problem at this point. Okay, we got traffic just low of us here on the nose.
Visual.
Lightning from Thunder. I don't know if I didn't confirm if that SA2 is down.
SA2 left, 11 o'clock is not down for me.
Okay, sorry, that was Viking. Viking Thunder. I think you guys are trespassing active SA2.
Viking's good, thanks.
All right, let's push it up 350.
Bingo, bingo.
I reset bingo call 3000.
2, 3.
Well, that wasn't that bad.
That was fun. What happened to Danimal?
Yeah, we'll ask him when we get back.
Did he? X, you want to see how close we can get? Nope.
Looks like a dog stick's hanging out from underneath you. Alright, I'll try to hold this like that. I have extracted monitors underneath my main monitor that has all this information here, here, ICP, and all these instruments here. So that's why most of what you see is basically like that view from me. So anyways, it's unfortunate. Maybe I should get used to showing this stuff as well as I'm flying. Oh, one thing I didn't do while we were flying is put that up. I should have done that as well. Oh well. I forget. Get busy in the heated battle or whatever. Alright. We should have another flight right there. There they are. It looks like a 3 ship out to our right. There's my number 3 right there. Nice and comfortable. And there's my number 2. Really comfortable.
Last out.
Repeat. Ray, I thought you wanted to get close.
Thought I was.
You see where number 2 is?
I don't care. And I'll fly like number 2. My graphics say I'm closer, so it's weird.
It's all good. Alright, Mud 2, left, 10 o'clock, coming right. Take spacing a little bit here.
Yep.
We might have to go defensive. Music on.
Vulture from Thunder.
Go.
Defending.
2 SA2s that are 12 o'clock. Remind me which ones are down.
They're not down, left 10 o'clock. We're defensive. We're defensive.
I know left 10 o'clock is not down, but if we got one more at about 60 miles and one at 120 miles.
Yeah, unknown at this time.
Okay.
Alright, 2 status.
2's clear.
Yeah, I see all 3 of them. Yeah, they look like they're going low. I forgot about that. That one out there at that airbase. Sorry. Yep, I see 2 exploded. The other one's underneath you. You should be fine. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get a good recon of all the SA2s to get familiar with which ones are where. Alright, let's come back left. And Thunder Vulture, you should be clear all the way back.
In that case, Thunder's going to go direct steer.
Yeah, I can only guarantee the flight path inbound, outbound as well. You're on your own now. Alright. At 2, are you able to rejoin?
Okay, all flights, Thunder 1. Once you reach your steer 2, please check out and go to tower. Please debrief your flight immediately after landing and meet up in channel 1 for the overall debrief when you're ready. Once everyone's done, we'll start the overall debrief. But you guys are clear to push tower frequency once you reach your steer 2.
We had two's visual.
Alright, let's come right to 260. 143 out.
This is Joker, by the way. 3's Joker.
Yeah, you remember I said reset 3,000?
Yep.
So you're at 3,000
Reaper. No, negative. I just,
okay.
the original Joker.
Alright, coming right 265.
Vulture 1, Ramada Vid approach 2992. Vulture 1, you're outside my airspace, contacting at 30 miles. Vulture 1-1, Ramada Vid approach, runway 30 for landing.
I expect 30, 2992 at the altimeter. We'll do left brakes at the, on 30. Nails 2, right 1 o'clock. Well, that sucks. Any questions on the approach? On the arrivals? need to figure out why my stick is, I can never keep it centered. It's always like nose up slightly.
Calibrated.
Yeah, it shows it's centered and everything. It's just weird. I don't know if it's the plane or if it's my stick or what. It's always done that. Like, trying to keep level flight is impossible for me. As you see, I climbed from 2-4000 to 2-5000 in like 5 minutes.
All flights. One correction to our post-flight procedures. When you're done with your flight debrief, please go up to the lobby for the overall debrief. I will be debriefing my flight in Channel 1. Please go to the lobby for the overall debrief.
Alright, we can do our debrief right now, make it simple. We can't. Danimal's not here, never mind.
I like the camo paint on these jets. It's like World War II. Or Iron Eagle. Or Iron Eagle, yeah. Especially with the 80s bomb.
I don't want to give it technical for LTP.
Which reminds me of a Spitfire. Settled.
It's about time! Nothing like being that close and have to go defensive. That was awesome.
I needed some excitement.
Yeah, I know, right? We got a flight to our left low, just FYI. Alright, let's push it up, Mill. We'll get rid of these. We'll get in front of these guys. And please don't mistake that decommissioned runway as 30.
Well, we're doing overhead, right?
We are. But that doesn't mean anything. Altimeter is 292, 1 set.
2, 3.
Okay, 90 out. Alright, let's start descent slowly. Is that... Let me see where that other flight is. Hold on. I lost the visual on them. I think they're under us and behind us.
Use a flight of 2, check it out for tower.
And Vultures fence out.
By the way, on IDM.
And Vultures check fence out.
2.
Alright, start our descent.
Left 11 o'clock. Go out.
Vision.
Yeah, I got another flight, 8 o'clock low.
Yeah, stick with me. I got it.
Oh, sorry, 4 o'clock. Dirt.
We're all going to be fighting for this airspace here shortly. Alright, one's fits out 3.9er.
2's out 4.9. 3's out 4.4. Looking snappy, gents.
Alright, we're coming right underneath another flight here. Just keep our speed up, we should be fine. Now that's some loose formation there.
Where are you looking?
Right, look up, right on your nose to the left.
Oh yeah.
The other flight should be back there somewhere. And they're not a factor right now. That's the only one we're gonna get in front of here. Guess we should have briefed a an RTB order. Coming right slightly. Hiccup. Okay, we're just underneath these guys now. Keep an eye on them, 3 if you can. Well, I'll do it. You guys padlock me.
We're overrunning them.
Yep, I'm just making sure they're not going to come down in a hurry on us. Alright,
Altitude.
they've tightened up their
Altitude.
formation, so they're starting to come down as well. They're picking up speed. Yeah, they're going to be a problem for us. Vulture 1's 33 out, pushing tower. See ya. Push uniform 7.
Good afternoon, Viking 2. Ramada Vid approach. Runway 30, welcome back. Good afternoon, Viking
Ramada Vid traffic, Viper 3, flight of 3 is 30 miles to the east, inbound land.
We're about to be traffic. Vulture 13 F-16s, 30 to the east, inbound as well. We're just underneath you there, Zeke, to your left.
Ramada Vida approach, runway 30, welcome back.
Yeah, it was visual. Lost you in the grass now. But yeah, I had you.
Check gear down.
Alright, we'll be first, and you can follow us in.
Ramada V tower, resume on navigation. Viking 2-2.
I like how I did that.
Next time, wait your turn.
Yep.
Coming right.
Traffic flight
Next.
latitude clear 30 at runway 8.
Ramada Vida approach,
I'm gonna keep our speed up for a little bit here, guys.
Bingo, bingo.
I won 3,000, reset 2,000.
Just as you said that, I was going bingo.
Coming back on the power.
Vulture, say your lowest fuel aircraft.
2,900.
Viking 2-1.
Coming back on the power.
Taxi clear of the runway.
Did I miss a call? One, you want me,
Ramada V tower. Taxi clear of the runway.
Yeah, go echelon rate.
Thunder 1-1.
Coming back on the power.
anyways, you're completely blocked. What way we turning?
Echelon rate, left brakes, already briefed us.
Yep, copy. Come on in, X, gave you some room.
Alright, power coming back idle.
Thunder 1-1. Ramada Vida approach, runway 30 for landing.
All flights Thunder 1, we are 13 miles to the east at 14,000, descending rapidly for the initial runway 30.
Flight number 3 is 10 miles, initial runway 30 for the overhead.
What direction are you guys braking?
It'll be left brakes.
Alright, we'll descend in the brake, guys. Traffic, Vulture 1-1's brake.
Three's in the brake.
Viper 3-3. Ramada Vida approach, traffic 12 o'clock, 4 miles. Good afternoon, Viper 3-3. Ramada V tower, cleared for landing, runway 30, check gear down.
Viper 3-3's brake.
Traffic, Vulture 1-1's base gear, stop, 30.
Viper 3-3, execute missed approach, clearance canceled, vector 355. Contact approach when able or divert to your alternate. Good afternoon, Vulture
V
1.
traffic, Vulture 1-2, base gear, stop 30.
Welcome back.
Ramada Vida, Thunder 1-1 is
1 mile.
Vulture 1-3, base gear, stop 30.
Viper 3-3 is the base gear, stop
Ramada Vid approach. Traffic now, 10 o'clock, 1 mile.
We'll exit on
1-1,
27.
Ramada V Tower. Next time, wait your turn. Good afternoon. Vulture 1-3. Ramada V Tower. Cleared for
Or
landing.
2-6,
Runway
whatever
30.
that is.
Check gear down.
Ramada V, Thunder 1-1, base gear
Vulture
stop 30.
1-2. Ramada V Tower. Next time, get clearance before landing. Vulture 1-1. Clear runway. Incoming traffic.
Ramada V,
Vulture
Thunder 1-2,
1-2.
base
Ramada V
gear
Tower. Next
30,
time,
full
wait your
stop.
turn. Vulture 1-2. Ramada V Tower. Taxi clear of the runway.
So let me know when 3 you're clear of 30.
Viper 3-3. Ramada V Tower. Next time, wait your turn. Thunder 1-1. Climb to 5,000. Maintain
Coming in hot.
270 knots. Turn left heading 250. Runway 30.
Alright.
Viper
3 is clear.
3-3. Ramada V Tower. Taxi clear of the runway.
Traffic Vulture 1 is clear. 30.
Viper
Taxi
3-4. Ramada
back.
V Tower. Next time, wait your turn.
By the way, Zeke got in our pattern. He cut me off big time.
We'll debrief that.
Thunder 1-1. Ramada V approach. Traffic 12 o'clock, 1 mile. Viper 3-3. Ramada V Tower. Position and hold. Vulture 1-1. Ramada V Tower. Taxi clear of the runway. Viper 3-4. Ramada V Tower. Position and hold. Viper 3-2. Ramada V Tower. You are cleared for takeoff. Runway 30. Thunder 1-1. Ramada V Tower. Next
We
time,
all
get
come in at the
clearance
same
before
time.
landing.
So yeah. I made it kind of difficult on us. I didn't get down low enough. But I think it's still, we
1-2. Ramada
did
V
it
Tower.
fine.
Next time, get clearance before landing.
I was just trying to haul butt so I can get in front of them. That was pretty decent LFE, first one in a while with this size, so, you know, some hiccups, but all in all, it went fairly decent, I thought. You know, it's a lot of things we could straighten up for sure.
Taxi clear of the runway.
1 boards.
We're on traffic. Viper 3 is cleared. 30.
Viper 3-4. Ramada V Tower. Taxi clear of the runway. Thunder 1-3. Ramada V Tower. Taxi clear of the runway.
Like a jungle at the end of the airbase.
We're gonna park here to the right. Where we were right where we.
Ramada Vid. Viper's crossing 0826.
And 2, I'm coming to the right in case you're behind me.
Is there a problem?
Ramada clear. Traffic, Thunder 1, 3 of 16, clear of all airbases, or all runways, taxi target.
And 2, were you in the first one?
I was the next one over.
Alright.
Yeah, actually offset. There was a space between me and 2.
Alright, well just put it back where you were. I was right here, so I'm just gonna put it back backwards.
Ramada Vid, Thunder 1, 3 F-16s crossing 2608.
Alright, clear 2 brakes. Chuck, shut them down. Alright, I am on. I think I'm on. Yeah, I'm on Discord. Backing out.
Alright, if you could, stay in 2D until everybody's out of game so I can get the full ACMI.
Viper 3-2, is there a problem?
That makes sense.
No, you can back out. I want everybody out so I can get all the landings on ACMI.
Oh, okay. Hey, at least you guys got one hit on yours.
Did I hit one?
You did. You hit the fan song.
Perfect.
And your second one hit an admin building.
Probably because you shot first, so you hit it.
No, I got 2 misses.
Oh.
I don't know. If it's, I don't know.
Oh, then again, if it's sitting right beside a building, that
Yeah.
it might hit the building.
We did get a lot of SA. Dude, you should see the list of SA2. It wasn't that bad. The SA2 launches on us pretty good.
Okay, I'm gonna have a quick piss. Be right back.
Yeah, I'll do the same, and then we'll start a debrief. Oh, Danimal's not here. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let me know when you're both here.
I'm here.
Ray, are you here yet? You're on mute, by the way, in Discord, Ray.
Are you still in 2D, Jambo?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
All right, I'm back.
Hey, before I continue, do you want me to end the stream before we do the debrief, or do you mind doing the debrief on the stream? It's up to you guys.
Don't matter to me.
Ray, do you have any problems? Ray?
No. Go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, so let's start. Taxi run up. Everything was good. Lined up incorrectly. That was 2's issue there. You needed to give more space between me and you. It was 3 in the slot, so if we.
Oh yeah, I always get that backwards. I was thinking 4 in the slot.
Yeah. So remember, 3 in the slot is basically. So just remember, if it's a skinnier runway, we're going to do 3 in the slot, just because we don't want to put. We can't. Well, I mean, we can't put all 4 in there, so if we can't put all 4 in there, then we're going to do something different. So just remember that. So yeah, that lineup was kind of funky, but it didn't cause us any problems. Departure went well. Rejoins were good, and then we got out there. And then we had to do an orbit and stuff like that. So, anyways, I'll bring this up in the overall debrief, but I think that we should have been able to get out in front since we had spice bombs and they take forever to get to the target. And so everybody, basically, by us not being able to push a little earlier, we had to basically hold up the whole mission because of that. So, anyways, and then so basically that it caused me a problem. Anyways, but that wasn't that's an overall debrief point that I'll go over in a minute. I'm not really. Yeah, I'm not really sure about the overall attack plan. Um, Maybe we could revise it. Just because I think what we should have done is everybody should have been targeted on one, and we should have done singles. I think maybe we should have done singles, and we would have basically one and two. As we came in, I think two should have shot first. Then we should have turned out, verified the kill, and then continued on. And then if we didn't get the kill, then four would come in. He would shoot on it, and then turn out, and then one and two would go back in, and if confirm the kill, and then we press on after that, and then just continue that cycle instead of us both throwing a bomb out there at the same time. Um, so that's on me for the plan of attack wasn't probably wasn't the best. So and it ended up causing us a little bit of problems in the long run. But so getting there, we defended well. None of us got shot down. Ford he had computer problems and he backed out and tried to come back in, but was having issues there. So that's not really a debriefing point there. Couple times there was brevity issues, so just try to keep the comms to a minimum. Unless it's need to be said, especially when we're in a target area, just keep the chatter to a minimum. There was times and places for us to be, talking amongst ourselves, but there was a couple times where I had to call the brevity. So just keep an eye on that kind of stuff when things are going on. I'm trying to listen for other things on the radios and maybe communicating to other people, and then getting blocked and stuff like that. It could be troublesome down the road. So the problem was, your problem with that one missile was because you had a bent jet. So that was actually funny. X on yours. So what'd you get to resolve your missile shot there? You just going back to air to ground?
It was just like over time, because we did a loop around and then it came back again. So I'm not sure why it happened or how I fixed it.
Okay, because I saw the same thing happen to me. It went away, and I was like, "What the hell's going on here?" And then I just hit. I went out back to nav mode, then went air to ground, and came right back. So it made it just been coincidental that that's what caused me to come back. But anyways, we'll have to keep an eye on that. So, in the target area, the original debrief or the original brief point was for them to call it a no-go if we didn't get that SA2 down, but then they threw the wrench in there, which is fine. That's not a big deal. But originally I was going to say they're on their own and just get out safely and then just kind of watch for missile launch and call them. But then, I felt that, knowing that they were in SA2s, that we could safely get in there at a decent distance and to let them fire at us and easily defend. Not one time did I feel like I was going to get hit by one of those SA2s. Actually, the first one that launched on me, I felt like it took me more time than I should have, to get the eyes on it. And anyway, so yeah. But after that, it was pretty easy after that. Return. The only thing I got on the approach, I did, call what our approach and arrival briefing was, so we should have all been a game plan on that. It was left overheads 3-0 with the altimeter, and I asked if anybody had any questions, and nobody said anything, so I figured everybody was good there. The approach itself was a little rough. I was trying to get us in there fast and get in front of everybody so we could try to have a little bit of spacing, and so it made it a little bit rough. As you see, remember I said don't line up on that deactivated runway. Well, I was coming in. That's exactly what I was doing at first, is starting to line up on that one because I could see that one a mile, miles away, and the other ones I couldn't see. So, anyways, so you notice I was a little bit high, and I was a lot not too fast. It was about 365 when I did the brake. So. But it was definitely like at 2,200 feet, so that's why I called brakes and then descend. Other than that, I didn't see the other flight get in your way, so I can't really make any comments on that. But I think overall, we did a pretty good job. We were able to avoid getting killed, and also helped out the strike flight get in there safely. Any questions or comments? Nothing to add?
Well, I guess a couple things, right? So switching, I mean, I don't know if that screwed up my targeting because I was switching, my spice bombs all over the place. So felt pretty good about that on number 2. I don't know why it says I hit like some tower or something like that. So that's really weird that happened. And yeah, I mean, it was weird on bending the jet. I'm frustrated because I was actually very aware of that. But I just made too hard a turn. I don't know, maybe these things are sensitive or whatever. On the yeah, we need to look at what happened on the landing because I literally called, in the break, and then Zeke called in the break. And when I looked up, it looked like I had a plane right in front of me, but I turned and I was chasing ecstasy. So hopefully the ACMI shows that I kind of followed ecstasy in. But when I made my turn to final, Zeke was underneath me. I caught it at the last second. I was just as I was rolling out on final. So I just kept going. He fell back behind me, so I don't know what that was all about. He landed as a single, number 3, if you notice. So he was behind us, and he called Viper 3, clearing active. So something was weird there.
We'll ask him. We'll talk to him about it.
Other than that, I think, I'm not going to get into tactics and shit like that. I think we could have done that 1,000 different ways, Jambo. So there's no right or wrong answer. But yeah, I think part of the dilemma was losing Danimal, right? We lost a couple weapons that we probably really needed in the bigger scheme of things. So
that would have helped for sure.
Yeah.
But at least we got to target. We were able to weave our way in and out of there. So yeah.
The other thing, your point's a good one too, by the way, that there was no reason why, we couldn't have just blasted up. I mean, gone ahead of everybody by a lot and spent a little bit of time kind of taking out the targets. It just felt like we were rushed the whole time.
Well, they were waiting on us, so I mean that was the thing. We should have been out front with the escort flight going right away.
No, I think it's a great point. I think we should have launched, 5 minutes before everybody else.
Well, it would be different if we were launching like something that didn't take 10 minutes to get to the target. You know what I mean?
Yeah. True.
And we should also find out. Maybe we'll do this on a flight night again, but we should see how long it takes for that flight. Actually, we could probably look at it in the ACMI, see when we launched, and see when it actually hit the target.
Well, I was practicing this week, and I literally settled in at like 320 knots, and I followed them all the way to target. So that's about the speed they go.
Nice. But it would be nice to know, since we didn't have TGPs, nice to know about the time it takes at, if we're at 20,000 feet, let's say just at base altitude, 20,000 feet, and we shoot at, when it comes into the DLZ, basically the time it takes, so that way we can, we can basically be, I don't want to say, I guess cranking is, we could crank away after we go from the target, get eyes on the target, and, also have an expected time of flight of that bomb, and then we can have our eyes down there within the 15 seconds of expected time to watch for that explosion.
A quick check in the ACMI. Your first spice bomb, Jambo, even though it missed, took almost 5 minutes to get to the target.
Okay, well, that's good to know.
I guess the other thing for me is I don't know what happened coming in. We got line abreast and kind of getting in for the overhead, but I don't know if there was a warp or something. But no shit, I almost hit you guys. I was in formation, and then all of a sudden it's like I just dropped 30 knots. So I had to kind of kick out and get back in. I got back in formation in time to make the break, but that was the other weird thing that happened to me. But all in all, I think it was a good flight. I think you directed us well, Jambo, right? Kind of kept us together, and I think we did the formations fine. I was just bummed that Danimal wasn't there with us.
Yeah, I feel bad because this was his first one, and he was all excited, and then he got screwed not getting to continue. All right, well, we can get up there and do a brief up there. If you don't have anything else, I don't want to hold everybody else up. There's Danimal.
Hey, guys.
Hey. What happened to you? You had computer
I
problems?
had a game crash. Yep, I had blue text said pause. I could still hear on IBC, and evidently I was hot mic'd.
Yeah, it
So
was,
I just
crazy.
killed the computer.
We had to get off. We had to get off that Victor channel because of it.
Yep, I heard you do that. I managed to rejoin, but then the same thing happened a few minutes later. And besides, I was about 80 miles behind you guys. So
yeah, at that point it wasn't going to do any good. It was going to be too late. All right.
Yep.
There wasn't you didn't miss anything on the debrief too much. I mean, there was nothing for you to get debriefed on. Everything else, you were doing what you're supposed to do until that we had the problem. So.
Yep. Did the mission succeed?
We'll have to go upstairs to find out. So we're gonna move. We're going to move up to the overall brief upstairs.
All right. Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Hey, before we get started, does anybody mind? I'm currently streaming this. Does anybody have any objections to keep streaming it while we're briefing? If so, let me know and I'll stop it.
I object on principle.
Well, you don't count. Oh, all right.
And guys, if all flight leads could list their flight name and the pilots that are in each seat on the main general channel, I can edit this TAC view for the logbook.
Do you want that for 440th pilots as well?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. I see a channel called Public. Is that the one you want to know?
Yeah.
Copy.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone's here. Let's start the overall debrief. We're going to keep this quick. I don't want play-by-plays from each flight. I just want very broad how it went and learning points. Keep it quick and bright, just so that we don't spend too much time. In terms of overall mission, we decimated H3 North, West, and East. H3 South is still standing because lightning had to abort. But all in all, we're going to call it mission success because the complex as a whole is about 75% operational. So I'm going to call it mission success. Excellent job, everyone. We're going to go down and do very quick debriefs in order, starting in package and flight order. So I'll start as Thunder 1. So Thunder 1 was mission successful in general. Unfortunately, and Vulture can talk more about what happened, but we were unable to get the SA2 down. But we just rolled in fast and low, and we never even took a shot. So that was good. No major learning points. Everything kind of went as planned.
Hey.
Sorry. What? I think that was just somebody's voice activation. Anyway, no major learning points. Everything pretty much went as planned. So I will just pass it on. Rad's not here, so Hamster, I guess you can do it for him if you were the -3.
Yep, the mission overall went well. We spent sort of quite a bit of time just maneuvering to make sure that we kept enough space. And then everything was nice and clear. So rolled in, managed to get good hits on the airfield, but 2 aircraft, number 3 and 4, lost. And so from the point of view of the RTB, I have nothing except to say that, yeah, mission successful overall.
All right, continuing with flight leads in package order.
So Elf, your voice activation keeps going off, by the way. If you might want to mute your mic if you could.
Oh, okay. I just went to my mobile. I'll mute the mic.
Okay. It just, yeah, it's kind of distracting. Thank you. So Vulture, learning points for us is knowing the time it takes for the bomb to reach target, because those bombs took almost 5 minutes after we released them to get to target. So the other thing I would have probably suggested, since we were up in the push, we might wanted to get out with these bombs, especially. We might want to have been out front of you guys a little bit, because as you see how long it took for us to get positive kills on these things, you guys basically couldn't proceed until that. So since we were up in the area, it would have probably been a good idea, as long as we had our escort with us, if we could have pushed a little earlier to try to get those down in front of you, so that way it doesn't stop your flow. Anyways, I would say I wouldn't say complete success. I would say partial failure, more or less. We were able to get the first 2 down after multiple attacks on it. The third one, we just didn't have the weapons. We only had one number. Our number 4 left, so we only had one guy. So we had to weave our way into the target as well. And then we also he had a malfunction on his pylon, so he wasn't able to get on that. But what we did do is we tried to provide some cover there by just getting in the way up high and letting those things launch on us. And so as you probably saw, there's multiple SA2 launches as you're going in, and those are all on us as you guys were making your attack run. So hopefully that helped and not allowing them to launch on you guys. So anyways, so that's what we did as our secondary game plan. The only other thing I gotta say is we should have briefed the arrival a little bit better, like what the plan was, because all 3 flights were coming in all at the same time, and I try to go full mill to get out in front, and it still seems like another member of the flight behind us, I think it was maybe Zeke or something, got in the middle of our break. So just be aware of where we're at. Anyways, that's all I got.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, from Viper flight, well, for me it was quite short flight because I was hit early in the mission. Well, I would say that entire plan was quite difficult for escort flight because we had a small territory packed with SAMs, packed with friendlies, which we had to protect, and also packed with enemy aircraft. So that was really challenging, really interesting. Learning points. Well, during briefing, I emphasized trying to avoid through balls with bandits, but we were not able at the beginning of flight to do that. We were forced to go to through ball. And I was hitting that through ball, so probably Zeke will tell something else.
I mean, the overall mission was a success. I don't think any other flights got shot down by any other aircraft. So that was good. We'd also did a good job of basically adapting after losing lead. So that was a good job. As far as things that could have been done a little bit better, a little bit more prep. Not everybody had the PPTs in, so not everybody was familiar with what was going on. And then just being more familiar with the munitions. I've flown ITO a whole lot, so the pythons wouldn't come off for 2 of the aircraft in our flight. And then just being more proficient on the overheads and making sure people know what I think it was the -2 that cut off your flight. I think he got visual on one of your aircraft, thinking it was the lead. Followed him in when second aircraft or something, so he kind of cut your flight off. He ended up aborting, and then the rest of the flight came in as normal.
Perfect.
Okay, continuing to Hammer flight.
This is Hammer flight. Unfortunately, our number 1 had a tail strike, so me, number 3, had to take over the lead position. I wasn't very well prepared so far, so mission went on with me. We completed our mission goals. We destroyed the H3 east runway. The big problem for me was that I was a few times very tumbleweed. I only had the Falcon flight on my HSD. We were over data link. As we were passing waypoint 5, I didn't even have the Falcon flight on my HSD, so I was totally blind on that eye. So we avoided to get into air-to-air trouble. We snaked through the remaining SAM sits and came to the target low level and hit all our bombs 100% hit our targets. That's from Hammer 1.
Good work. Excellent. Let's go to Buzzard.
Yeah, so Buzzard, I would say similar lessons to Vulture, which is to say the spice takes a long time to arrive. And Elf, you're transmitting. Can you mute, please? Elf, check mic.
We're gonna listen to him cook.
I think it might be his
I'm
walking his dog.
really
Actually,
hoping he's cooking, by the way.
Oh, shit. What's funny is he's actually
Otherwise, we're in trouble.
He's actually in Israel, which is kind of appropriate, I guess, given the mission. Yeah, so similar lessons to the other seed flight, which is Spice launch, and what we should have done and did not do was turn back, give the missile, give the munition a chance to reach target. As a result of not doing that, we found ourselves A, in front of the escort, B, defensive SA2 and 3, and C, getting jumped by a bunch of F-15s, none of which would have happened if we would have stayed back. I would say overall, too, thing that's different about this mission than about a lot of our missions is only having heaters. I think that really, really changes the distribution of force that you need to maintain. Specifically, I think it's important to stay much, much tighter than the 10 to 20 miles that at least I've found to be a reasonably comfortable distance in a AMRAAM capable package. So I think those were all mistakes that I as flight lead made and would do differently if I had a chance to do it again. Can't call our mission a success. We didn't even make it to the target. I can't call our flight a success. We didn't make it to the target. So I was glad to hear that the rest of the package was able to press on and get hits. I think that's about all that's relevant for Buzzard.
All right, and